Happy Friday!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Faith for Your Friday. I'm joined by my lovely wife, Kendra, the lady with the mostest.
Oh, so silly.
Try to get that catfish. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get those compliments in while you
Oh,
can.
my goodness. Can we just focus on Faith for Your Friday? Like,
Food.
Are you that hungry?
Food. Okay. Today we want to talk to you guys about this. Keep your options open.
Yeah, I mean, just don't forget that you have other options. I think oftentimes we go through life and we think that this is it for us. You know, this is all that we have. But I mean, if you have to ebb and flow, and you have to shift sometimes, you know, and move and change direction.
Yeah. So, and see, it's like that in every aspect of your life.
Yes.
At work, when you're working on projects, there's more than one option to accomplish the project.
Yeah, more than one solution.
There's more than one solution. Yeah. You may have to think outside the box. In other words, it may have to be unorthodox.
Yes.
Or it may have to be unconventional. Mm-hmm. But it is still an option that you have available to you in your personal life.
Yes, yes.
There's options that you can take. See, so many times, like Kendra said earlier, we tend to think that it's only going to be this way. Mm-hmm. And I think it's because human beings have that problem where we want to plan out everything. We want to know.
Are you talking about me?
Hey,
you talking about me? And you just
we talk to the people. We talk to the people.
I caught that shade. You throwing shade. We'll talk about it off camera, because I'm not gonna forget about it.
Jesus, let's see if I can clean this up.
You can't clean it up.
The thing is, we don't need to know every step in the process in order to know that we can accomplish something in the end. Yes,
yeah. And since you just threw me all under the bus and you were talking about it, let me talk about how, as a planner, that is hard to do. You know, so I'm talking to my friends that are like me, you know, like to plan everything and like to see everything A, B, C, D, and it doesn't always go like that. You know, and I've learned how not to be so rigid.
Sorry, I kicked the camera. You know? I kicked the camera.
I've learned how not to be so rigid, you know, because that's a form of being rigid and not necessarily flexible.
Well, see, the thing is, the Bible does tell us to have plans. In fact, the book of Proverbs says that men write the plans, but the Lord establishes them.
Yeah.
And all that really means is God does want us to have a plan. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't mean that our plan has to happen exactly how we plan it.
Yes, yeah.
Even Jesus said that even the builder weighs the cost. In other words, he look at all the options to give him the best solution for the right amount of resources.
Yes.
So it's the same way with our lives. We have to look at what's going to be best for us to accomplish what our goal is.
Yes.
If your goal is to be successful in athletics, then you know what the path you thought may not be the only path you have. You may have to venture off and go to some other place that you never thought of before.
And it can also be like that for a singer as well. You know,
can be like for a singer.
Yeah, for a singer.
Can be like that for people who want to be in management. Can be like that for people who want to have a lifelong love. I got mine. You have options, and you need to keep your options open, because here's the thing. You'll have many options, but God does have a path for your life.
Yeah.
You have to be attentive to what he's saying, and you have to weigh the cost of what each option is and pursue a path. Now, that path may change, but your path should constantly move you forward.
And I think you need to pay attention to the signs too. I think oftentimes we can get so complacent until we don't pay attention to the signs. I mean, they can be like red flags and we just miss them because we're so focused on what we want to do or what we thought it was going to be. So you do have to pay attention to those red flags.
Yes.
Yeah, those signs. So.
Yeah, so in other words, keep your eyes open for everything.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes open. Whatever your situation is telling you, you can believe it, and then you have a choice to make.
Yes.
Do I change my option? Or do I stick with this option that's in front of me? Yeah. Now, what you have to look at, if I change, then what's going to be the outcome? What's going to happen for me? If I stay, same thing. What's going to be my outcome? If you are unsure of anything, yes, keep your faith in God.
Yes, absolutely.
But yes, make the decision to take the best option for you.
Yes.
So on this Faith for Your Friday, keep your options open. All right, everyone. Take care. God bless you and God keep you.